Alright, wet weather racing at Spa in the GT3s. This week's wet weather race, and we are in qualifying, starting our first quali lap. I've had about an hour to practice, so I've gotten used to it, but it's been drying up as I've gone, so I'm gonna try and get a banker lap in first, and then we can push on our last lap. Eau Rouge isn't as slippy as I thought it'd be, but it is still slick. Just go down the third gear, and it's gotten a lot drier since practice. Down. Yeah, I'd like to be in front of the field, so I'm not in any spray. So I might not talk and lock in. Go a little wide there. Down to Pouan. This corner I've really struggled with during practice, so I'm just gonna try and not get on that outside curb. You get on that and it's like you're on rails, just going off into the barrier to the right. That corner is a lot different now than it was in practice. I'll have to get used to that. And we get off track. Ugh, that hurts. So that would have been a 2:38, 2 seconds faster than my personal best in practice. We go a little deep into the hairpin, but we'll get a good exit coming out. Fastest lap right now is a 2:45. We can easily beat that. We'll be a lot more aggressive through Eau Rouge when we find 6 tenths, and we're not even out the first sector. The track is ramping up a lot. We'll be a little more aggressive. We go a little deep, and we'll lose about 3 tenths, and we go deep again. I'm trying to push too hard. I need to lock in. Lost a load of time through the second sector. And we're out. Got too far to the right, and that'll be our qualifying will be. And mid-pack, depending on how many people make it through quali, that's not gonna be good since I'm in low split. We'll finish up the lap. Rain is supposed to stop during the race, I think. Oh, no, never mind. If I can, I'd like to go look at that. What went wrong? Nope, we ain't gonna have time. Oh well, we will be starting third. There's only 5 people in this race. Okay, well.
Okay, bud, green flag, stand by. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed. No sign of your brain stopping.
Never
You're on a wet tire.
race with 5 people before. Only 5 people. In an official race, so this will be interesting. Guaranteed top 5. And it looks like there's only 4 cars on track right now, so I think the goal might be just not wreck. If everybody else does, then should be pretty easy. I don't really know what they're doing up here. I have to get double fire. What are we doing? Might want to turn my wipers on. I don't know what the number 5 is doing. Does he not? Okay. I don't know. We'll line up here, I guess. Okay, so we're brake checking. And we're going. Haven't ran with cars on track, so we're about to see how it is behind Dirty Air. Looks like he's gonna go straight on. We're gonna look to the outside, try and get around him. Is he gonna have a better top speed? It looks like we're pretty neck and neck right now. He's gonna try and squeeze me. But we're gonna be on the wet line now onto the dry line, but we'll get the pass done. Up the second in this 4-car race, and he goes off into the gravel behind us. Now we're chasing down P1. And looks like he isn't the fastest around here. But I'm not either, so can't really be talking. He goes very slowly through here. I think we can get around him. We just gotta be patient. It's about around a 7-lap race, so we got a good old long time. He's defending very aggressively. I'm not even near him. I'm gonna try and get the switch back. Oh, I turned him. Let him go. That was my bad. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't even think I tapped him, but oh well. I wonder if he lost it on his own. I mean, I know I tapped him, but I think it would have been that bad. Gonna die down the inside. And pretty easy pass. He's going wide, he's way out into the water. The car behind is going off. He's also gonna take a really tight line through the last chicane. It's gonna give me a really good run. He tries a late defensive move. So no way I'm going too wide through a Rouge. We'll just be patient. A little more patient than last time. And we'll get the drive off. And back to the same exact move I pulled on him earlier. Just gonna try and drive around the outside. Yeah, we can send it deep. Oh, a little bit too deep. Oh. But we're good. I'm also just having fun racing someone. Oof. Damn. Sorry. Well, that was unfortunate. A 4X, but I don't think that's really going to do much. And a wet race around Spa, all these corners, and how iRacing tracks their incident points. So. Maybe I'm being a little bit too patient. Finally move up to P1. After almost taking out half the grid, I guess. It's only 4 cars in this race. Well, now I can just hit my marks and get done with this, because, I mean, a 4-car race is kind of boring. Especially when there's not that much competition. And we almost outbreak ourselves again, but like last time we'll be able to keep it in between the lines and we're fine. Not this time though. Losing a little bit of focus, my mind's just kind of wandering. I don't really need to push, so I think I'm just gonna cruise around for a few more laps. Oof, a little squirrely there, too far to the left onto the dry line. It's a lot drier than earlier, but definitely still wet. Need to lock in a little bit. Nine-second gap in 1 lap. Yikes. It's a shame that not a lot of people showed up for this. It's been pretty fun. 2:38.7. Let's turn on the telemetry. See how good we can get. Might be stupid, but I'm bored, so whatever. I'll at the end of this I'll go and look at the replay of all the incidents just to see, which there aren't many of, but Got a little bit on the curb. Almost plowed right. On the throttle a little bit too early there. I think there's a lot of time for me to find in this last sector here. Which is the same, it's kind of the same for me in all tracks. Like Nürburgring, the slowest sector is the last one for me. Which I guess it's because it's the one you do the less, but I don't know. A second and over a half up. Alright, last lap. We'll go to 1.8 up on our session best. We'll set 136, just inside of 136. And well, we're just gonna bring her home here on the last lap. No need to do nothing fancy. I don't think this will even count as a race since there's only 4 cars. I think there's like a limit. So that'll suck. I won't get any rating. But that should mean I won't lose any rating or gain any. Or yeah, I don't know what I just said. Oh well. If you have any tips for me and you've made it this far into my video, then leave them for me. I'd love to get better. Because I know my racecraft, if you couldn't tell, is not the best. My single, like, by myself, I mean, that's not very hard, but with other cars, that's where I struggle a little bit. So if you have any tips for me, just leave them in the comments. But man, I love racing sports cars in the rain. It's so fun because they don't slip that much. They're pretty heavy compared to Formula cars, and the braking is a lot better. It's just fun. That was an off track, but at the in quali, I got an off track for that same move. Sweet, but oh well. We'll bring home the win in this very weird race with only 4 cars, but oh well. All right, now time to go look at the incidents. I think that one was on lap 2, the one where I spun the leader out. No, that was lap 1. Didn't know that. Guess we'll just look at this pass into, I forget what corner this is called. I'm not good with names. Just a pretty standard pass. He was on the dry line going into it, and I had more grip, was able to get around him. And then the incident with the leader. He defends very aggressively. I don't know why. Guess he thought I was closer than I was, and I tried to get the switch back here, and oh, okay. So we got a little net coated on the right front. surprised we didn't get forks for that. But unfortunately, iRacing decided to get rid of him, which I didn't think I touched him, but I guess that proves it. I was gonna let him get back in front of me, but he drove into the wall. Interesting. We can take a look at this. This is the 4X. Wasn't prepared for him to brake so early. He braked at the. Oh no, it's not this lap. It's next lap. Not the best at passing, even if I'm a few seconds faster. I try to avoid an incident, maybe too much. As you see here. And here I just completely outbraked myself. Or did I even brake? At the start of the curb. And I go very deep. Somehow don't get an off track. And then into Puhan. Where does he brake at? He brakes. Well, a lot earlier than I did. He braked in between like the 100 and the 50. I broke at the 50 every time, so wasn't really prepared for that. And then I forgot how we got past him. Was it in the hairpin? I think it was. Yes, it was. He had a terrible run out of Blanchimont, I think. Overdrove it. Didn't want to get on the curb. So we pull to the left and diver down, which I think, yeah, he just let me have that. He wasn't fighting it. And I can't even see the car in front. Oh, because there is no car in front. That's why. Well, oh well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.